Greetings. Can you hear me? Right. Upright and open spine, reaching down with the sit bones, up with the crown. Upright and open mind, not flitting and floating, but anchored. Not heavy, but alert. Not knowing, not naming. But receiving, aware. Lift the perineum, supporting the uprightness of your structure. And relax the crown. Feel it melt open, relax open. Eyelids are relaxed, hanging the curtain, neither open nor closed. Supporting a balanced inward and outward awareness. Centered presence. tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the teeth, connecting the circuit that runs up the back and down the front. The tongue, the upper magpie bridge between heaven and earth. The perineum, the lower magpie bridge between heaven and earth, yang and yin. The pattern of heaven and earth is the pattern of the body. The pattern of the body is the pattern of heaven and earth. Purification Song. The rousing chimes of white jade purify the 10 directions and bring peace to the rivers and oceans. The high peaks bear the weather, and the myriad spirits bow, requesting the presence of the immortals. Heaven is freed of impure air, earth is freed of all temptation. Obscure wisdom is clearly perceived. So vast and generous is the mystery beyond mystery. Prayer for the teachings. Celestial worthy of the great veiled 3 treasures, may your numinous voice pervade every place, extinguishing wrongs, dissolving transgressions. May your treasured signs pervade every time, coming to the aid of those in need. May this altar be open so the teachings in these verses manifest. May our efforts be meritorious and in alignment with the teachings that follow. Prayer for abundance. Ascending to the highest altar with the stepping toward emptiness song, we pray that the lands be blessed and avoid even the shortest drought. Today our pure hearts present at the golden watchtower within. Amidst the morning's peaceful haze of incense, the jade furnace burns. The central territory is fortified, mountains and rivers are robust, the immortal's splendor is expansive, and the saints and sages are luminous. When we all pay respects to the ancient sages each day, the year's harvest is plentiful, and people enjoy peace and tranquility. Prayer for fruition. Celestial worthy of constant clarity, constant stillness. When the realized mind is clear and still, the Tao has fulfilled our ancestral purpose like the culmination of the pearl moon. May the darkness be swept from our minds until no obstacles remain, and a full circle of light fills the great void. The highest medicine is within the body, Shun, Qi, Jing. Each of us has the capacity to eliminate deficiency and excess. May we come to know the primordial unity by reversing the way to nurture each day. The yellow sprout in the golden tripod. Before the altar we are all the same, each of us reverent within and without. To our heartfelt summons the Tao replies, so we recite these scriptures and follow the teachings. Bada Shunjo, 8 great incantations. Purifying the mind. Tai Shang Tai Xing, adapting to change without end, expelling evil and binding demons. Protect my destiny and guard my body. May my wisdom be luminous and pure, the spirit of my heart mind at peace, my 3 Hun everlasting, and my Po undying. Jiji Rululing, may this order be swiftly carried out. Purifying the speech. Danju, spirit of the mouth, expel the filth and foul air, so Jung Lun, spirit of the tongue, can infuse my destiny with spiritual nourishment. Luo Chen, spirit of the teeth, reject perversity and protect truth, so Hu Bun, spirit of the throat, can guide down the liquid spiritual chi. Dan Yuan, spirit of the heart, enable me to penetrate reality, so Lien Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. Jiji Wu Lin, may this order be swiftly carried out. Purifying the body. Ling Bao Tianzun, comfort my body, tame my Hun and Po, harmonize my 5 organs. May the green dragon and white tiger command my bewildered mind. May the red phoenix and dark warrior guard my body. Jiji Wu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Pacifying the earth gods. Yuan Shi, guardian of peace, notify the 10,000 spirits, the officers of the peaks and valleys, the local gods and earth spirits. Issue a mandate to the gods of soil and harvest, forbidding them to be careless or skittish. When they return to the correct path, inner and outer realms are purified. There's peace in every direction. The sacred spaces are well protected, and by the mandate of Tai Shang, the seeds of evil are seized. Hu Fa, honorable spirit, protect me as I recite the scriptures and take refuge in the great Tao. May the source effortlessly infuse the faithful. Jiji Wu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Purifying heaven and earth, cutting away the weeds. Heaven and earth in their natural state, foul chi scatters. Deep within the mysterious emptiness is the radiant clarity of great source. In 8 directions the spirits inspire awe and deliver me to my natural state. The mandate of the Lingbao talisman reverberates throughout the 9 heavens. The generals Ganluo and Da Na penetrate the Dipper's great mystery. Demons are cut down, evil is bound, the myriad ghosts are slain. The central mountain Shunzhou, Yuan Shi's jade script, I hold and chant one time, preventing illness, prolonging life. The 5 sacred peaks restrain the phases. Across the 8 oceans the revelation is recognized. The demon king surrenders, and now stands guard at my terrace. The inauspicious is completely dispersed. The chi of the Tao is constant, perpetual. Jiji Wu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Incense prayer, incantation. May the Tao give rise to true understanding, and the incense carry away my delusion. The incense burns in the jade furnace, and I focus on the higher beings before me. The numinous reality returns my gaze, fluttering the flag of the immortals on the pavilion. May the Lord of the past grant clear passage to the 9 heavens. Jiji Wu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Golden Light, Spirit Incantation. Heaven and earth are the fundament of the mystery, the root of the 10,000 chi. Extensive cultivation through tumultuous times has confirmed the pervasion of spirit. Throughout the 3 realms we understand the Tao is supreme. The body has golden light, reflecting and hiding within. Looking, you cannot see it. Listening, you cannot hear it. Embracing heaven and earth, it nourishes all sentient beings. Chanting this 10,000 times, my entire being is radiant and luminous. The 3 realms protected, the 5 gods respected. The 10,000 spirits pay ritual respects, enlisting the support of the thunderbolt. Ghosts are stricken with fear, demons lose their minds. Inside, a thunderbolt. The thunder god's hidden face. Wisdom penetrates throughout, and the 5 chi flourish. The golden light is revealed, hidden, and watching over the realized person. Jiji Wu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Opening the mystery stored in the scriptures, incantation. A cloud inscribes the great emptiness, initiating a new cycle of being. Far away one moment, close the next, sinking here, floating there. It flits about in the 5 directions until, suddenly complete, it lingers. Tianjun Huangrun presses down the brush to write. He acts as a conduit for the seal, a stage for performing a sacred talisman. Yuan Shi descends. True writing is born as the ink spreads. It is so clear, it is without any obscuration. Illnesses resolve on their own. The weight of the world is lifted, and we are protected by the spirits of the unseen realms. Our ascent to the immortal realm is assured. For the revelations today, I'll read from the Neijing 2 diagram inscription. Including the colophon, the notes of the person who copied it down. The diagram is of a seated meditator as a landscape. And in fact, the central insight is the oneness of the landscape and the body, nature and the body, heaven and earth and the body. This diagram has not been accessible before now. The principles of the alchemical path, Dan Dao, Cinnabar Dao, are great and vast, fine and subtle. It is hard to understand, and as a result, it is seldom taught. As a disciple at Tall Pine Mountain, I fasted and meditated, faithfully studying and copying this diagram where it hung upon the wall. The painting was detailed and precise. The important junctions and stages were presented in a clear, logical way. Each of the essential secret openings was revealed. Extensive study led to awakening and understanding, and only then did I truly understand that in a single body, the body of the world, the body of the adept, the inhalation and exhalation, taking in and letting go, expansion and contraction, are simultaneous and equivalent to the cycles of growth and decay, fullness and emptiness of heaven and earth. This is the essential alchemical insight. If you're able to understand the great Tao of the golden elixir, you have already understood so much, realizing the radiance, understanding this correlation. I did not dare to keep this to myself, so I had it engraved upon a wood block for broader circulation. And there are 4 verses at different points in the body. The lowest point, the iron ox, plowing the fields of the lower Dantian. The firm intention, the iron ox. Constancy, perpetual practice. The iron ox plows the earth, upright and open, sowing seeds for gold. Stone chimes sound. The boy grasps the string of coins. A single grain of millet contains an entire lifetime. The water clock sounds the rising tone, and the inner landscape boils. White-headed Lao Tzu lets his eyebrows hang down to earth. Blue-headed Buddha, or young boy, places his trust in heaven. Turn inward toward these mysteries in order to understand. Outside these mysteries, there is no other mystery. The water wheel. The cycles of yin and yang. Continuously ascending and returning. Talking now about the cycle running up the back and down the front. The cycles clear the mountain passes and refine the water, the essence, the jing. Flowing east, that is, rising from down low, like the dragon. From the depths of the bottomless pool, the chi hai, the ocean of chi in the lower belly. A response is felt, the beginning of movement. A sweet spring bubbles up from below and rises to the top of the southern mountain, the top of the crown. So from stillness, movement, and cycles initiate. The first verse about foundations. The cycles having refined, we now have a heart poem, a heart level, a middle level poem, middle dantian, a middle level of realization and integration. I devote myself to the cultivation of my field. So now not just sincerity and commitment of the plowing of the field, the setting of the foundation, but devotion. Inside there is a sacred sprout. That radiance, that primordial yang is sacred, alive since time began. Its flower is yellow gold, its color is familiar, the radiance knows itself. The seed is like a jade pearl, white jade, pure, rare. The fruit is always round. Round is perfection, boundlessness, constancy. Fruition relies upon the earth of the central palace, the intention. The will. And irrigation from the upper valley spring. That is the culmination of the cycles and the descent of that spiritual, refined chi, that heavenly elixir. One day the work is complete. The great Tao is realized. Also suddenly, all at once. And you wander carefree across the land as an immortal of Peng Lai. Peng Lai is the island where the immortals are. And the upper poem, the kind of development of realization, the integration of realization. Fa Song says, an enlightened master says, violet eyes. Violet, purple being the color of royal and spirit. Violet eyes purify and clarify the four great oceans, the large and low, of the body and of the world. A downy brightness winds around to reach Mount Meru. Mount Meru, Mount Kunlun, crown, realization, source. A downy brightness describes a actual experience, a mixing and integration of the radiance meeting conscious awareness. Another master says, the space between the eyebrows, the eyebrow heart, releases a downy white light with the power to extinguish many lifetimes of suffering. So this realization, this integration of the radiance with the life destiny irons out the karmic entanglements of many lifetimes. From stability and stillness, the cycles are initiated and the cycles turn, refining. Culminating with an upright and open heart-mind. Then integrating and merging with the real. The Neijing Tu and its poems are an illustration of the natural pattern that develops out of sitting still, non-doing, helping to align the mind with the things as they are, with the natural pattern. The Three Sources Jun Gong tells this same story. There is a story of ascent, realization, integration, and simultaneously a story of transformational cycles. We'll begin with the Purification Mudra. Pinky tips touching, middle fingertips touching, thumb tips touching, as if holding a bowl, not spilling, held at the lower dantian. Yang rising in the ocean. From the fathomless depths, the response is felt. The mantra is Hung, H-E-N-G, with the mouth closed. Sounds like as you sound it, press down with the diaphragm, lift up with the perineum, and pull the lower belly in. Everything gently and firmly compressing around the lower dantian, making it hotter and brighter. The pattern is inhale, hold, finish with the hung. Inhale, hold, slow, steady. All the way, as full as you can, breathing as if through your pores, taking in equally from every direction. Hung. Again, inhale, hold, slow, steady, from and to the center. Hung. One more. Inhale, hold. Hung. Steady, even breaths, so as not to dissipate the warmth and brightness generated by the breath hold in the hum. Transition. Earth heart embraces all, palms facing down, hands shaped as if holding a ball, a globe, forearms parallel to each other, to the earth, level of the navel, the palms. The iron ox plows the earth, establishing, re-establishing, establishing again. Intention. Clearing the path by forgiving and letting go. The mantra is who. We'll sound it a single time, gently, out loud. Inhale, hold. Who. Who. Inhale and transition, a three-part spiraling transition, a small circle with the hands and wrists, then add the elbows, then add the shoulders. One large inhale if possible. Arriving with the palms to heaven, wrists to ribs. Hidden cycles of heaven and earth. Boy planting the gold coins, heaven, gold, planting in the earth. With the mantra, Shu, the hands come forward. Inhale, hold if you're not still holding. Shu. Shu. Inhale, transition to the next part of the form. One large inhale, gathering with the arms, arriving with the wrist to ribs, palms slightly higher at the middle dantian, Daoist reality mudra, index and middle finger pointing on the horizon, ring and pinky pointing to heaven, thumbs outstretched. Sincerity opens the true path. Upright, open realization, Tao. Inhale and hold if you're not still holding. The mantra is Hong, H-O-N-G, sounding out loud as the hands come forward till the arms are straight. From the heart, Hong. Integration, same Hong. Now we cycle the hands back and through, arriving at the 3 layers mudra. Inhale and hold if you're not still holding. Hong. Three layers mudra, pinkies to heaven, thumbs to earth, 3 middle fingers connecting energetically in the center, making a circle at the level of the shoulders. From here we merge with the boundless, integrating realization, expanding and contracting with the world. Inhale, hold. With the mantra Ha, press the palms to the horizon and open the arms, keeping the hands in this position. Ha. Now we return to the body, return to earth for the yin-yang water wheel cycle. Golden turtle, hollow palms, straight fingers. Direct the palms and fingertips at the kidneys as you tuck the pelvis and sound the mantra Hai Hei with the mouth closed. Sounds like Inhale and hold if you're not still holding. Hai Hei. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, let the spine straighten. Hai Hei. Inhale. And when this Hai Hei, we'll go straight into the next part with the mantra Ong, following and moving the energy up the spine. With the body coiled, pelvis tucked, spine rounded as if around a ball, chin to chest, teeth slightly clenched. ENG, the mantra Ong. So we're still here, the inhale held, do a Hai Hei, then Ong. Ong. Arms come through into a prostration. The pilgrimage up the landscape to the top of the mountain, to the spiritual palace the purple palace. Inhale and rise up. Feel the blood, the heat, but also the chi rushing up to the crown. Arms in a V. Spiritual chi, the refined chi, refined from the cycles, mingles at the purple palace. Inhale and hold if you're not still holding. Wong, feel the connection with the immortals, the ancestors, spirit. This is the position of the Buddha in the Neijing Tu. Return the radiance returns. Inhale, palms facing the crown, breath gently held. One day, perhaps a downy whiteness as you descend. The mantra is hung, gentle hung, H-E-N-G. Bring the hands, the mind, the mist down. Thumb tips touching, sides of the index fingertips touching, the diamond centered over the navel, silver light mudra. Bright moon on Mount Kunlun. Qingjing Wu Wei, Taiji Mudra. For women, the left hand clasps the right. For men, the right hand clasps the left. Inner thumb in the palm, outer thumb in the hugu, the space between the thumb and index finger. Held at the lower belly. Clear, still, non-doing. Practice tells the story to our body and mind. We participate in the story with our body and mind. We are the story. We are nature. Our breath, our inhale, our exhale, simultaneous and equivalent to the cycles of growth and decay, heaven and earth. Illnesses resolve on their own. The weight of the world is lifted. We are protected by the spirits of the unseen realms. First refuge, then pervasive fire, closing. With my body, I take refuge in the great Tao of non-differentiation, ever present as the primordial origin. With my spirit, I take refuge in the venerable scriptures, perpetually revealing the ineffable mystery. With my heart, I take refuge in the great immortal masters of the sacred teachings devoted to the realization of all beings, residing in the manifest changes. Pervasive fire, closing, clapping our palms above our heads, making fire, massaging face, head, ears, neck, torso, limbs, holding the breath if comfortable. Inhale. Dedication. With gratitude we honor those who came before. With gratitude we honor those who gather now. With gratitude we honor those still to come. We dedicate our merit to the full realization of all sentient being. May we recognize our true self in the radiance. Thank you.